Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the 1-2 Football Talk Show. Tonight, we've got another special episode. We're doing another watch along. The last one was very successful, so we're back again. Tonight, it's Chelsea against Tottenham. It's going to be a cracking game, we hope, but we'll soon find out. I'm joined tonight by Dino, the landlord, and my cousin Dan Lloyd. Say hello, guys.
All right. How you doing?
I just I just want to say that tonight, unfortunately, at the moment, Martin's not feeling too well. He has got the dreaded COVID-19, so he may join us later. I'm not too sure, but obviously, we hope he gets better soon. But tonight's going to be a cracking night. Firstly, let me ask, how are you both? Dino, start with you. How are you? Okay, I don't think we can hear Dino.
Oh, sorry. I think my mic was on mute. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear, my friend. How are you, Dino?
Yes, I'm good. Looking forward to this game and looking forward to doing this show with you.
Excellent. I can see the game's already kicked off. Dan, how about you? How are you, mate?
I'm all good. Looking forward to this exciting game.
Brilliant. It's probably a very silly question, but who are you supporting tonight, Dan?
Oh, come on. Chelsea all the way, mate.
Sorry, did you say Tottenham? Dino, what about you? Obviously, I know you're a Liverpool fan, but as a neutral in this game, I guess, who are you supporting tonight? You reckon?
I'm gonna back Chelsea.
Any particular reason behind that?
Yeah,
No one likes
I'm gonna
Spurs.
back Chelsea. Do you know what? Yeah, Spurs haven't won a trophy at all, and I don't want to see them win another trophy. So I don't want to see them win a trophy. So
I think
that'd
at
be
the
nice.
moment, hang on, we've got a free kick here, which, hang on. No, there's nothing out of it. Right, so the first thing I want to do, because obviously last week, the last time we did a watch along, there was one of us miles behind the other, and it all got a bit confusing. So if we can just firstly check that we're all on the same time, and I guess
Yep,
Dan,
so-
Dan, are you watching it on the telly?
Yeah. I'm on.
So if we go off your time, you're on.
2:42.
Oh my goodness,
Wow.
you're miles ahead.
Yeah, I'm on 2-5, 2-6, 7, 8.
Right, Dino, you're about 10 seconds behind me, but Dan, you're about 30 seconds in front of us. It's probably because we're both watching it on the BT Sport app.
So when Chelsea scores,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, when you start jumping up and down, is your telly one of those ones you can pause?
Yeah, do you want me to pause it for like 30
Yeah, go on, Dino, start counting.
Yep. 35,
Oh, hang on.
236, 237, 238, 239. Yep.
Just tell me when it gets to 3:20, and I'll just press play.
Hang on a minute.
Okay.
I can't pause it for some reason. What's going on here? All right, I guess we're just gonna have to watch it at different times. When Dan screams, we'll scream with him.
That's it. Yeah. Well, I'm on 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm about 10 seconds in front of you, Dino, but it's all good.
Okay.
Right. Hello,
Well,
everyone
just for
who's
Dan,
watching. Let us know who
I'm gonna
you're
tell
supporting
you-
tonight. Sorry,
5,
Dino, go on.
4, 3, 2, 1. Unpause it, Dan.
Sweet.
Boom. So now I'm in front of both of you. So when I scream, you can follow.
We'll scream with you, Cor.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I mean, I asked you both who you're supporting tonight. I guess you want to know who I'm supporting as well.
So, yeah, who are you supporting, Cor?
You know what? Right. It's a difficult decision. And I am a neutral when it comes to these sort of games. But I want to see Chelsea do well just for the fact that they lost Lampard recently.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I know that Tottenham are in good form. So I'm going to go Chelsea. I want to see Chelsea win tonight.
Okay.
For my
Well,
Chelsea
just to give
mates.
you a little bit of stats. I think in terms of form and runs, I think Chelsea have a bit of form coming into this game. I think they've got 4 wins out of their last 6, whereas Tottenham have got 3.
Yeah.
So I think Chelsea are coming in with a bit more confidence than what Tottenham are coming in with. But again, as you rightly mentioned, they've lost Lampard recently, so that could shake the team up a bit.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. I think that's going to have an impact on them, especially as obviously Tuchel will have his own tactics and things. Hang on, you'll see that in a sec.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to answer a comment, right, Doyle. He said, "What's happening?" So this is our one of our live shows we call the 1-2 Football Talk Show. This is where we get together, talk all things football. We've done a couple of watch-alongs now. So tonight we're watching Chelsea against Tottenham live. Obviously, all you guys watching it with us. And we're just getting the reactions. Obviously, Daniel down here, Dan's a Chelsea fan himself.
Come on, bloke.
So it'd be good to see his reactions when Chelsea get beat. Score. But yeah, that's what we're doing here tonight. So get involved. It's interactive, so everyone get your comments down. Any questions for myself or either of the guys, get them down in the comments. I'll try and read as many comments as I can. Obviously, we will be watching the game at the same time, so don't have your mics too loud, just in case we have to scream at some point.
Well, it'll be Corey screaming first, and then we'll be behind him.
About 10-second delay. I can give you that first warning. So, guys, tonight, while the game's going on, we're also going to be doing an all-time 11 between Chelsea and Tottenham players. So get your thinking caps on. Obviously, I won't ask you the full 11 right now, but we'll go along as we go through the game. We'll get certain positions as we go along. So get your thinking caps on.
Do I have to include any Spurs players?
Well, no, it's up to you. If they don't make your all-time 11, then they don't make your all-time 11. That's your choice. But
we've got a corner coming up here for Chelsea.
Yeah.
The last corner they took was dismal, but this one seems to be a bit more.
Hang on, because we got a counter attack here. We've got a Spurs counter attack here. To be honest, it's great defending. Absolutely fantastic defending there. I think that was Thiago. I think that was Thiago Silva. Right.
Should have released it to Son.
Dan.
That's it. I don't. Son's so dangerous. You know. I think he's probably one of Tottenham's better players.
Absolutely.
100%. I mean, I think we touched on it last time we'd done a watch along when it was Tottenham against Liverpool. We said Son is one of those players who could walk into any team, absolutely any team, and have a starting position. He's just all round class, isn't he?
What happened to Dele Alli?
Dele Alli, I think. Where is he now?
I'm glad he's not playing because he's
100% sure.
He always plays well against Chelsea, so I'm quite glad he's not playing, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure where he used to be. I don't know if he's injured. I don't think he's injured. I think he's just not playing at the moment. But to be honest, in recent years, in the last couple of seasons, I don't think he's really shown up, Dele Alli. Obviously, a few seasons back when he was playing for England and that, he was quality. But just lately, I think the fame's gone to his head and he's not really performing. I mean, what's your views on that? Do you feel the same or?
The thing is, I have a feeling that he fell out with Jose Mourinho and he's not being used because he's the Tottenham team. The team that Tottenham have got, they haven't got players that I would say are good enough to push Dele Alli out. Regardless of how bad Dele Alli is performing, he's probably towards the end of last season. Well, no, not last season, the season before. He was having a very good season. Overall, he had a very good season.
Yeah.
So I think he fell out.
Are we talking about the same Dele Alli? Because from what I remember, I can't remember him stringing 2 passes together.
He's so inconsistent.
He had a no. He might have had a couple of bad games. He might have had a couple of, or not even bad games. Maybe like poor games. In regards to his ability, but he's not to the extent where we're just going to freeze him out and shut him out, and he's being treated the way he's been treated. Yeah,
He has a poor
I don't know. I just have a feeling he fell out with Mourinho. I'm just
that's what happened. That's what happened really when Mourinho went to United, wasn't it? He fell out with Pogba, and Pogba never really got to play. So you're right. It could be the same thing. We all know what Mourinho's like. He likes to take charge, doesn't he? And if it comes to an argument, then he'll make it known. Hang on a minute, we've got an attack here. Hang on, it's a dangerous attack from Chelsea.
Go on.
Sorry to disappoint, boys, but it's not good.
Oh wow!
So Dan,
they almost went out for the corner flag.
Dan, being a Chelsea fan, what do you think of the lineup tonight?
It's rather odd. I think Thomas Tuchel he's a tactic man, isn't he? The past 3 games, you can see he's working a lot more tactics than Lampard with the experience. You know, he's brought in Alonso rather than Chilwell, where Alonso hasn't played since September, apart from the last game. So I don't know.
Yeah, see,
I prefer Alonso against the weaker teams because he's a brilliant going forward left back, but he's a defensive liability. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I was going to say that seems to be his problem. Going forward, he's not bad, but getting back and defending, considering he's supposed to be a left back, he's not that great, in my opinion.
No.
Me personally, I would prefer Chilwell all day long.
Yeah.
Dino, what do you think of the lineup?
Do you know what? Yeah, because, I was looking at some stats, and I think I'm right in saying that is it Timo Werner? He hasn't scored a Premier League goal yet.
Are you sure?
Would I be right in saying that?
I would have. Right.
It's been a few games since he has.
I think what I would have done, I would have made a change to that lineup. I would have taken out Werner, and I would have put in Tammy Abraham.
Abraham's been on quite good form lately, isn't he?
Yeah. I would have put him on.
Didn't he score a hat trick in the last couple of games?
I think he got 2.
So he's been. I would have rewarded him with that. So I would have put on Abraham with probably later on in the game, maybe taking Adoye off.
But then again, even Giroud scores goals, doesn't
he? Who?
Oh, Giroud.
Giroud. Yeah,
Giroud.
Giroud is your typical number 9, isn't he? He's always in the right place at the right time to poke one home.
Right, yeah.
And so I think Chelsea do well tactically when they bring him on second half, because he tends to get a lot of goals, obviously quite late on. Hang on a sec, we've got an attack here. No.
Another corner.
Another corner. We've got Mendy in goal.
Hey.
Chelsea's got Mendy in goal.
Solid.
What do you think of Mendy?
Do you know what? I think considering he's sort of been thrown in at the deep end, I think he's done very well.
He's more commanding goalkeeper. Kepa's quite quiet and still looks young, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's true. You can definitely see that Mendy's confident. Definitely more confident.
Yeah.
In terms of his,
I think some of his decision making.
In terms of his ability, I mean, like, whereas Kepa's more confident in terms of his ego.
Yeah.
I think their decision, you can definitely see there's a difference in their decision making. Mendy will make decisions that will put your heart in your mouth. As a manager, you'll be like, "Oh, what the hell? What's that about?" But sometimes he gets them right. Sometimes, but I think Kepa's more like his decision making is a little bit better. I just don't think his abilities there right now. I think Kepa's going through a bit of a slump myself. I thought it was a decent keeper.
Makes a good
Yeah,
camera.
no, I agree. Yeah, but again, that goes back to what I was saying about his ego.
Yeah.
I think personally, like I always go back to that game where he refused to come off the pitch, and it's
Oh,
like
in the
Oh,
final
wow.
against
For
Man
me-
City, wasn't it?
yeah, and for me, it's like who made you the best keeper in the world that you can demand not to come off?
Yeah, that's
Do you know
right.
what I mean? It's like,
You
and I think ever since that game, me personally, I've lost respect for him.
yeah.
But I mean, it's not me favouritising Mendy because of that reason. I personally think Mendy's done absolutely fantastic since he's been playing. I can't really fault him.
Oh, strength. That was good strength.
Oh, Adoy.
Yeah,
Hang
that
on,
was
I've
good
lost
strength.
my stream. Right, I'm back on now. Right, boys. While we're at it, let's talk goalkeepers. So all-time 11, Chelsea or Tottenham. Who would you have as your all-time goalkeeper? We'll start with you, Dan.
Fair check.
Yeah.
You know what?
Fair check.
Yeah, to be fair, Czech's probably in my top 11 as well. I'm not just copying you.
Yeah.
It would either be Czech or Lloris.
Yeah.
So for me, it's got to be Czech, I think. Not in his recent form, though.
No, couple seasons ago. Yeah,
Yeah, a few seasons back.
Fire.
Yeah, he was. But I don't know. I mean, Lloris is a quality goalkeeper, don't get me wrong. But if I was the centre back, I'd want Czech behind me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'd feel confident with Czech behind me. And with Lloris, sometimes he can be a bit of a liability, but he's still a great keeper.
He's French.
Right, okay. Let's go with left back.
Oh.
Oh. Ashley Cole.
I didn't want to say it.
You didn't want to say it, yeah?
You know what? We're going to end up with the same all-time 11 here.
As long as they're all Chelsea.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, I'd go Ashley Cole as well. Again, another absolute quality player in his time, and even now, I think still, to be honest, I know he's obviously not playing at a high level as far as I know, but
I can't think of a decent left back for Spurs, to be fair.
the only one I can think of, which I went with against Liverpool, was Bale when he was the left back. But I would even go as far as saying Ashley Cole was better than Bale
As a left back, yeah.
as a left back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just I feel like he had more, let's say, passion for it. He had more passion for defending, and he looked like he wanted it. He always won the ball, whereas Bale was, as he is now, he was more attacking, a bit like Alonso in some respect.
He was one of the only players to put Cristiano Ronaldo in his pocket.
Who's that?
Ashley Cole.
Oh, Ashley Cole. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Right. Well, anyone watching, if you've got any questions again for the lads or myself, get them down in the comments. So we can
or
read
whatever
them.
they think is the best 11.
Yeah, and get your best 11s down as well. Want to hear from you, all of you, and want to hear who you're supporting tonight, who your best 11s are. We've already done keeper and a left back, so get those down. And now we'll move on to centre backs.
I think that's going to be a bit easy with John Terry.
Absolutely.
I'll probably have Ashley Cole, John Terry, Ricardo Carvalho.
Oh, very nice. Do you know what? I've got to start going first because it just looks like I'm copying you. Because I'm going to go John Terry as well. But for the other centre back, I think I'm going to stick with Alderweireld. Even though I can't pronounce his name properly, I'm going to go John Terry and Alderweireld.
But Vertonghen's another good shout.
He is a very good shout, but I would prefer Alderweireld over him. Go on, Dan. Centre backs.
Well, John Terry, 100%.
It's got to be, innit?
All day long, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to be John Terry. I think he'd probably make anyone's all-time 11. Go on, who would you partner him with?
All right.
Even if it's a Tottenham player, just do it. Let it pain you. Take the pain, Dan.
I'm trying to think of some old school players, you know.
Yeah, do you know what?
Change the eras a bit, you know.
The thing is, I could be thinking about this all day long, and when it comes to actually asking the question, I'm like, oh, sugar, did that person
It opens up your mind, just goes like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what about
Definitely
him?
does.
What about him, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. Any thoughts? Apart from Gary Cahill?
Like, if we're talking on players before they were at Chelsea, you know, Thiago Silva's a good shout.
What about Ivanovic?
Brilliant in
Yeah,
good games.
Ivanovic is a good shout. That's a great shout.
Brilliant goal scorer.
I actually completely forgot about him. Who's he playing for now? He's come back to the Premier League. West Brom, isn't it?
Brom, yeah.
Although I haven't seen him make the impact he had at Chelsea.
I think he's on the bench most of the time.
to be honest, I haven't really seen him play. But no, it's a great shout though.
Yeah, you've got loads of players, you know. You've got Marcel Desailly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
do you know what?
Brazilian Alex. The old Thunder free kick.
Do you know what? If we Googled the old-time Chelsea and Tottenham players, we'd probably all change our minds.
Ledley King.
I think the only ones we're picking at the moment are the ones we know and remember.
Ledley King.
But
that's it.
Ledley King, yeah.
You know, I was just thinking about Ledley King as well.
Ledley King. To be honest, I think he's a bit before my time. I don't really remember him.
I'm going to say Ledley King for right back because like my Chelsea back line, well, my all-time 11 back line is Chelsea.
Your back five of Chelsea.
Just to kind of put a Tottenham player in there.
William Gallas.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was a good player in his time. You're laughing like it's a joke. He's a great player in his time.
Does he play for Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, Fulham? He played for them all, didn't he?
Yeah, that is true. Oh, I've just thought of a quality midfielder, but we'll come to that in a bit.
Before midfielders, who would you have up front?
Oh, good question. Oh,
top two.
100% Drogba.
Drogba and Kane.
Yes. Yep.
All day long Drogba. All day long Drogba.
I was going to pick Drogba just for his celebration.
Yeah, exactly. No, Drogba 100% would make my team every time.
Go on.
Oh, he's giving a penalty.
Oh, that penalty.
He's giving it. He's giving a penalty to Chelsea. All right, guys, we'll come back to strikers in a minute. I'm sticking. Hang on, was he offside?
What time have you got, Corey?
I'm on.
Yeah.
Don't even know. Hang on. 23, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, you're only a couple of seconds ahead of us.
All right. So if I scream, then you can prepare yourselves to scream. Actually, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let you watch.
Oh, Jorginho's taking it, eh? I thought I'd give it to Werner.
Yeah, no, he takes everything. He's like Mourinho's favourite, I think. But I'm not going to tell you. So you'll see in a minute. And it's in. I just told you. Why did I do that? I couldn't help myself. Sorry. Good penalty. It's a good penalty. 1-0 to the Chelsea boys.
Go on, boys. Go on.
What do you reckon, though? Because when Liverpool scored the other week against Tottenham scored within, I think it was about 2 minutes.
Yeah, so they came back quite quick. They
did come back very quickly. So could we see that again, do you reckon?
Hope not.
Of
tell you
course
what,
you don't.
That's the first time I've not seen him do his little skip, hop, jump.
Oh yeah. Wait, don't he normally do the same as what Bruno Fernandes does?
Yeah, it does a little. Wait.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah,
Maybe
a little
Bruno's taken the limelight off him.
Well, as long as it goes in, that's
Right.
what matters, isn't it?
No, that's true. That is true. It's scoreline that counts. I can't tell you how many times, right? I've said this in pro clubs. Because in pro clubs, right, when we play pro clubs together, we always get like ridiculous possession stats. Like the other team might have 60% or 70% possession, but we beat them 3-0. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes it's not about the possession, although it's a big part. Sometimes it's not about the possession; it's about just putting the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, that's it. Corey, you're missing Big Ron.
Yes, yes, we are. You need to get Big Ron back in the game.
I've got some holiday coming up, so I'll jump on it then, mate.
Hey, we hold you to that.
Yeah, strikers. I'd go for Kane and Drogba.
Oh, you go Ken. Do you know what? I'd go Son and Drogba.
Oh, see, I've got.
That's a good shout. That is a good shout. I'd definitely Drogba, 100%. But
yeah,
partnering with him, I think I'm going to go. Hang on. I don't know if this person actually played for Tottenham. I need to double check this before I say it. I don't want to look like an idiot. Hang on. Let me just quickly. Bear with me, boys. Bear with me.
Who are you thinking of?
I don't want to say, just in case.
Do it. Do it.
Hang on. I've nearly got an answer.
Just think of the laughs.
Yes, he did. Teddy Sheringham.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would be my partner with Drogba. Teddy Sheringham.
Okay. Quite a few goals, to be fair. What about Crouchy? Where's he gone?
Oh, where's he gone?
He's left us.
Oh, wow. All right. So,
There he is. Oh, Corey, you've changed.
He's got handsome all of a sudden.
Sexy.
He's got all sexy all of a sudden. All right, boys.
You lying in your bed?
Nah, just chilling in the living room.
Nice.
All good. Just
So
stuck the game.
how'd you do that transformation then?
Hey,
How'd you do that transformation?
with a lot of luck. Here he is. He's coming back in. He's going to him out.
Here he is.
Here he is. Who scored for Chelsea then?
I don't know what happened there, but someone didn't like me saying Teddy Sheringham.
Got kicked out.
Yeah, exactly. Jorginho scored penalty.
Oh, really? How's it been going?
It's, to be honest, it's been a quiet game at the moment. Been a couple of corners.
A lot of passing.
A lot of possession playing. It's one of those games.
Yeah,
I was saying to Dan a minute ago that possession's not always the answer. I said to him that countless times we've been playing pro clubs and the other team's got 70 or 60% possession and we've only got a little bit and we still end up winning the game. It's about putting the ball in the back of the net, not how much you hold the ball. But
well, that's it. And the only reason that Barca was so effective is because they could do both. They could hold the ball and put it in the back of the net.
Exactly.
Awful for everyone because not only did they put the ball in the back of the net, you have to try and catch them up. But how can you score without the ball? It's horrible.
They had a team of lethal finishers, though, didn't they?
Yeah, with Xavi and Iniesta.
They make like 30 passes.
And they would just play it off.
Pedro and all that. Alexis Sanchez, all those little nippy players to come in and score, didn't it?
Unbelievable. Some of them players. Yeah.
just to say, we've been talking about an all-time 11 between Chelsea and Tottenham players. So far, we've done keepers and the back line, and we've done the strikers. So, do you want to have a little think and then maybe come up with yours?
Yeah, let me have a little think.
All right, cool. All right, Dan.
Yo.
Hang on a minute. Oh, who's at the back for Chelsea? Is that Silva?
Rudiger.
Rudiger. I thought Rudiger was going to lose the ball then, but he did well.
Oh, he's back in the team, is
What
he?
time?
Yeah, he's been back in the
Looks like
team since Tuchel's come in. Zuma's gone to the bench, and it's Thiago.
No way.
Yeah, Rudiger come back.
I think that ruins it. Like, all these youngsters have worked their socks off, done so well, and then a new manager comes in and just says, right, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
You never know, though. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it looks like Mount's back in the team now.
Oh, that's
yeah.
good. Yeah, that's
Mount's
the main
back
thing.
on the pitch, so. But,
Get a few of them in.
He still likes Hudson-Odoi. He's still on the pitch.
And he's playing Tammy, isn't he?
Nope.
No, Tammy Abraham.
No, Tammy to the bench.
Werner.
Werner,
No,
you know.
Wait, who's in the middle?
Jorginho Kovacic.
There you go. No Havertz.
Isn't it mad how Kovacic and Rudiger are back in the team now that they went and ruined Lampard?
Yeah. Straight.
Crazy. Yeah, straight away they're in the team.
Oh!
It's as if two.
Mark, are you watching?
Yeah.
What time are you on?
31. I'm on 31:14, 15.
Oh, you're literally 2 seconds. I can't figure out how to pause this. It's all changed.
Yeah, that's different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all changed.
Oh, it has.
Yeah, so you
Remember,
can't
we were
pause
messing
it.
with it the other week.
Yeah, I think they did an update on it in the last week, and it's all changed now. You can't pause it. Or at
Last
least I
week
don't
we
know how
were-
you pause it.
Well, what are you on, Cole?
I'm only a few seconds behind you.
Yeah.
I'm literally about 2 or 3 seconds behind you. It's not too bad. But Dan, being live on the telly, has got it like about 30, 40 seconds ahead of us.
I paused it.
Oh, you
yeah.
paused it. Nice.
Yeah, so I'm on 32 minutes now.
Yeah, I'm about 2 seconds behind you, Dan. So that's cool.
I'm on 32 minutes now.
Yeah, that's
That's
cool.
right. We're all within a couple of seconds of each other anyway.
Yeah.
What
That's
what
good.
are
Your
we,
midfielders. Who are your midfielders?
We start left side first. Got to be Bale or Son, isn't it?
Bale, you know.
Bale.
Prime Bale. Not now Bale.
Prime Bale.
Has to be Prime Bale.
Hazard.
Prime
Yep.
Hazard, not this Hazard. 11 injuries and 8 goals this season.
It's hard to choose between Bale and Hazard, though.
I think for me, Bale just scored more and got more assists.
Yeah,
So I'd probably go with Bale. He was just more effective in that.
they're both one players to bring the team in, save their team.
Yeah.
You know, they're the game changers, aren't they?
I think just on the actual stats, like, because Hazard's, I used to say it all the time. He never ever led in any of the assist or goal scoring charts, did he? Ever? He wasn't even top 5 a lot of the time. But what you see him do was get the ball and drag it into their half and hold the ball so he can be supported. But a lot of people didn't really appreciate that.
No.
They didn't appreciate him because if you don't watch Chelsea games, you just sort of look at their stats and you go, well, we ain't scored that many apart from he gets and nicks a few penalties, but
Never really defend either, would he?
nah, that's what I mean. So he wasn't really. If you don't watch him, you don't appreciate him, do you?
Yeah.
But
Oh, it looks like
I think-
Thiago Silva's coming off.
Christian's
Yeah,
quick.
look.
What's
What's
happened?
happened to him, mate? Was it a back injury?
Yeah,
Because
something like
he did.
He landed bad.
fell to Wolves, didn't he?
Oh, that was the penalty. That was the penalty, wasn't it?
Dyer is. Do you know what? Dyer's decent, but he's clumsy, mate. He's got a bit of a temper on him, isn't he? That's the thing about Dyer. He can play centre back, but he is a bit clumsy.
Yeah, he's a bit too heavy-handed, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a bit clumsy, man. What do you think, Dino? What do you think of what's going on at Liverpool? What's going on?
Mate, do you know what? Yeah, it's the Liverpool of old. Beat Man United 1 week and lose to fucking Leeds the next, mate.
Well, look at us, mate. We lost to the bottom of the league 1 week and won 9-0 the next week. That type of inconsistency drives me mad.
That's what loses the Prem. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't win the Premiership.
Yeah, that
like
winds me up the most.
1-0. You know,
that's what makes the
Premier League but if you're going to do
in the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. You can beat a high flying top
Yeah, I think. All right, so I think I've thought about my team, so I need to catch up with you boys.
Okay.
So I've got a goalkeeper and the back line.
All right, and remember we're talking about prime players,
All
right?
time.
I'm going to go prime. For me, I'm going to go absolute prime Kudicini. Prime.
Oh yeah.
Prime.
Play for
How about that guy?
Prime handsome Kudicini.
Oh, you know what? This is what I said to Dan, right? I said if we could Google all the players that have played for Chelsea and Tottenham, we'd probably change our minds.
They played
Yeah.
But because we can only think of the ones that we remember,
Yeah.
He was
obviously we're
unbelievable.
just picking them.
He was unbelievable.
He was an unbelievable keeper.
He wasn't big. He wasn't that big. Czech was otherwise my next choice, but he was always blessed with two amazing centre backs in front of him. He always had a good defence check, so probably don't give him as much rating as I do Carlo Cudicini, but he was unbelievable. He was athletic, but he was small, wasn't he? He wasn't a massive keeper.
Played for both teams.
Yeah, he did play for both teams. And so I'm going to go prime Carlo Cudicini. I'm going to go for Sol Campbell at the back for Tottenham and John Terry. John Terry, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go for, just because I liked him, Ivanovic, because he always scored goals. It was amazing. Branislav Ivanovic.
Yeah.
I love him.
He's a promising player now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's unbelievable. Branislav Ivanovic was unbelievable. And then Ashley Cole, left back. Obviously, it has to be Ashley Cole.
Yeah, I think we all went for Ashley Cole as well, didn't we?
Yeah, unbelievable. And then I'm going to go Drogba. And once again, same as last week, I'm going to go Drogba up top with Berbatov sitting in behind.
Oh, Berbatov,
yeah.
Love Berbatov.
My strikers, Mark, I went for a Drogba and a Teddy Sheringham.
Yeah, Teddy. Teddy was very good, mate.
I went for Drogba and Son.
Drogba and Son. Nice. Son is unbelievable. You just got to get in the game, innit? Because once again, we're actually seeing tonight, Tottenham have just got lost again.
It is his Harry Kane out there, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think you know what, that's the problem.
He got mullered last week, though, Harry Kane. Like, against Liverpool, after that first 10 minutes, Harry Kane didn't do nothing. He just went missing.
He was non-existent.
He was non-existent last week. Even with him and Son out there, the first 10 minutes they were going for it, and then after 10 minutes he just got overawed again.
He needs to play for a big team, old Kane, doesn't he?
He needs to do that soon. If he don't do that soon, he's going to ruin his legacy.
All those goals scored.
If he goes to a big team, he'll end up on the bench.
Yeah. Dino hates him.
I hate him, yeah.
He's a Wilco's. What do you call him? A Wilco's Crouch.
Ooh.
You know which? When you order from Wish, when you order Peter Crouch from Wish, you get Harry Kane.
Oh, we lost Dan.
Oh, Dan's gone out.
I just want to say quickly,
Do you know? Yeah. So
just before we.
Sorry,
Dino.
I was going to say, for your midfield, who are you going to take for your midfield?
Easy. This is very, very, very simple for me. I'm going to go Paul Gascoigne, Gaza, and Lampard in the middle. I'm going to go with Prime Bale up front, on left wing.
Yep.
Prime Bale left wing. And do you know who I'm going to go with to throw a little spanner in the works? I'm going to go with Arjen Robben on the right.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah. Right. So before you say anything, I said Zola. I am Robin.
I forgot about Zola. Damn it, he's a good one.
Yeah, Zola, I am Robin, Eden Hazard, and Gaza.
Got to be Gaza, innit?
Oh, Luka Modric.
Well, Zola striker
was good. Who? Yeah, Zola played in like the 10.
Ah, okay.
Zola played it like he could play at top of a diamond or in like a 10, like a traditional behind the striker. And Zola was amazing, but I've got to have Berbatov in there. But Zola was, I've got to say, Zola was better than Berbatov, but I've got to have Berbatov in there.
He was.
You got to say
in his day, he was lightning. He was lightning quick.
The guy was 5 foot on the dot.
His free kick, mate.
His free kicks were disgusting.
But yeah.
Oh, Aurier nearly scored.
I just don't think Tottenham are looking threatening at all.
No, they're not really. That's probably their best chance of the whole game so far.
Considering they're at home.
Just before we continue on, I just want to say for everyone that's joined us late, come and say hi. Get yourselves in the comments and get involved in our chat. Obviously, we want to hear who you're supporting tonight, whether you're a Chelsea or Tottenham fan or just a neutral. Get involved. Come and tell us your thoughts on the teams tonight. And, if you want to as well, get your all-time 11s down in the comments as well. We'd love to hear them.
All-time 11s, mate. Cool. Who was your midfield?
In the comments, put in your best goalkeeper or your best all-time player from either side.
Yeah, that's true. My midfield, I would go with Hazard on the left. Obviously, Gaza in the middle. It has to be Gaza in the middle, even though I forgot about him last time, but let's not talk about that.
Yeah. You did, actually.
I did. Lampard as well. Just because he's one of my favourite midfielders of all time anyway. Not
and
just in the Chelsea team. But
he's top goal-scoring Premiership midfielder in history.
Yeah, do you know what? I'll never forget the heartbreak of when he whacked the crossbar and it clearly went over the line for England, and it was never given. I reckon that was a game changer. That is an argument in itself. Yeah,
what a player Lampard was.
Yeah, so he'd be in the middle with Gaza, and right wing. I would probably go with a. Do you know what? I was going to say a Bale. I was going to say Bale, but I'm just thinking for Tottenham, he hasn't really performed there.
No, but I went with Prime Bale. So when he did damn well perform in the Milan Bale, that's the one I want. No, when he mashed up Inter Milan 2010, he mashed him up 2 games in a row. I think he's got a hat trick, maybe twice.
Do you remember when he played for Real Madrid and he ran off the pitch and still sprinted past the player? Michael.
Yeah,
that's the Bale we want. Not any other. Not the
that's
golf
the Bale I would put there.
We want that one.
I would put that Bale there. I wouldn't put the current Bale in there. He's too arrogant.
All right, let me. So that's who have you got for your midfield? Gaza.
So that was Hazard, Gaza, Lampard, and Bale.
Nice. I had to throw it off with a bit of Arjen Robben because when he was United wanted him, we brought him to Old Trafford, and then he decided to go Chelsea, and he was unbelievable, Robben. Like he only had 1 foot. He only had 1 foot, but you couldn't stop him anyway. You knew what way he was going, but you couldn't stop him.
Yeah, he's just too quick, wasn't he?
Yeah.
super
quick,
quick.
skillful. strong.
Remember Jose Mourinho's Damien Duff?
I was actually going to go Duff. It was either between Duff or Robin. It was either between Duff or Robin because that's what they did, didn't they? They done Duff. It was Duff and Joe Cole first, and then it was Robin Joe Cole, wasn't it, or something like that?
Is this the same Damien Duff that was playing at Fulham a couple of seasons ago?
Yeah,
What about who?
yeah, Fulham.
Robert, who?
Who?
Damien
What's
Duff.
his name? Robert Hoof.
Robert Hoof, yeah.
What,
I
the centre
felt-
back? The
Yeah, he was
giant
a
centre
back.
centre back. He's still playing.
Didn't he
Yeah,
play for
Fulham, I
Leicester?
think. Fulham.
Yeah, he's
I
played for
think
Leicester now, doesn't he?
Is it?
he was a big giant. He
I'm
was a
telling
big
you, I
old
remember,
guy.
I remember him being a bit of a beast.
Yeah, he was a massive guy. Sol Campbell was brilliant for Tottenham and Arsenal. He was good for both.
Ledley
Sol
King.
Campbell. Ledley King
don't
was
really-
good. Injuries, weren't
remember
he?
Campbell for Tottenham.
He was brilliant for both. Yeah, Ledley King was good. Just injury ridden, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Ledley.
Jonathan
Right,
Woodson,
remember he went to Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, Middlesbrough.
Yeah, he went to Real Madrid.
It
Can
was
you
such a
believe it?
strange career move, that was.
That was weird, man.
Spurs to Madrid to Middlesbrough.
That was unbelievable.
No,
Oh, good tackle.
that's some,
It's a great
what
challenge.
is Son doing so far back, mate?
Yeah.
That was a great challenge, but good recovery from Hudson-Odoi to block the clearance.
All right, here's a question. And for the viewers out there, if you could pick a top five-a-side team of all time England players, who would it be?
Oh, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very good question.
Top five-a-side team of England players all time.
Oh man, I think 100%. Oh no, I can't say that.
Has to be England players.
Um,
Go on, Dino. Start with the keeper.
David Seaman.
Yeah.
David Seaman. Carragher Terry.
Terry.
John Terry. Yeah. Carragher, John Terry.
1, 2, 3. You got 2, 1 left. You got 2 left. You can play only one
I've got 2
defender
left,
if you
yeah.
want.
No, I'd have like Jack Carragher and Terry. Then I'd have Gerrard and Scholes.
That's it. That's your whole team. That's 5.
That's 5, yeah.
Yeah, no subs,
no
mate.
striker.
No, all right. So that's hard because who?
Let him do a recalculation. Oh, use your fingers. Just do this. Goalkeeper.
Look at Dan, look, he's
What?
deep in concentration.
I'd keep it like that because I know I'd get goals out of Scholes and Gerrard.
Stevie G. That's good. So you're going for
It's just
a 1, 2,
Oh, yeah,
2,
Stevie G.
0. You're going
Yeah,
for a 1, 2, 2,
I
0.
think with
right.
Terry and Carragher at the back and Scholes and Gerrard in the middle. I think it would be 100% possession.
That would be 100%
I got mine.
possession. Go on,
I've
Cor.
got mine. So Peter Shilton in goal.
Jeez, you're going way
Wow.
back.
Wow, that's way back.
Oh, but is
That's
it not?
before your time, mate.
Yeah,
Is it not all time?
Corey, did they
It
used
is.
to play for the side back then?
It don't matter, mate. It don't
That's
matter.
when they used to kick the
It was
pig
mud
bladder
football
around,
back
wasn't it?
then.
You got to be streetwise.
Yeah, bloody Peter Shilton, you know. Jeez.
All right. Well, if we're gonna say that then I'll go with David Seaman.
Oh, you're so easily swayed. Me and Dino, mate, we can make Corey do anything. We could have him on bloody heroin in 10 minutes flat. We could have him on heroin easily.
Nah, I'm sticking with Peter Shilton. I'm sticking with Peter Shilton, and I'm gonna say Ferdinand at the back.
Yeah.
Stevie G and Paul Scholes in the middle, and a Wayne Rooney up front.
That is nice. That is nice.
That's a strong five-a-side team.
That is nice.
Yeah. A prime Wayne.
Prime,
Of course.
prime. What about you?
I'm not going to
Dino?
say
What
it.
you going?
I'm not going to say a Derby County fucking Wayne Rooney, am I?
LA Galaxy Wayne Rooney.
Yeah.
What, are you talking about? Are you talking about the Wayne Rooney that smashes grannies?
Hell yeah, we are.
Oh mate.
or the Derby.
And
Well, the
grannies
Derby County
is not
one.
a code for hat trick.
Dan, any thoughts?
What about grannies?
Well, whatever floats your boat, mate.
Well, we play a lot of five-a-side, so we know what sort of players. You're not looking for the best players. You're looking for the best five-a-side players, aren't you?
You are, mate.
So you're looking for a goalkeeper with quick reflexes, right?
Yeah.
Go on, hit us.
Yeah.
Joe Hart.
Joe Hart.
Who's Paul? His brother.
No, do you know what? He was mixing up Paul Robinson and Joe Hart, wasn't you?
Joe Hart. Paul Hart. Paul?
Oh,
What's
what?
that? Joe Hart's cousin.
I was thinking, who the hell was that?
No,
Joe Hart?
All right, we're going to go
Good
with
shout.
Joe Hart then.
no, I will never go with Joe Hart. Don't be stupid. Or Paul Robinson. Right, Peter
Go
Crouch.
in.
Who?
Peter Crouch.
So you just lay down.
You know, he's like,
Razor
he's like
can
5
go.
times the size of the goal, right?
Stick old Razor Ruddock can go.
Razor, you know.
I'll tell you what.
Now. Razor
Have you
Ruddock now.
seen Mean Machine?
Yeah, the monk.
Nathan Statham in goal.
Yeah, the monk. Get the monk in goal.
Yeah, the monk in goal.
Get the monkey goal.
I would love to have the monk in goal.
Imagine that.
And he is
Spinning
English.
games.
That was a great
Wow, we
team.
just had anybody.
Yeah,
Put myself up front.
in that case, I'll have the Hulk in goal.
Yeah. No, he's American. American.
The Flash up front. Yeah, he's American. He's some English superheroes. I don't know who I'd go
Spider-Man on the
for.
right wing.
I think I'd definitely go for Seaman in goal because he was like the one for the longest time. For me, he was on that for the longest amount of time. He was the main man. James, yeah, I like James. He was prone to a little mad gaff every now and then, wasn't he? But it was mad athletic.
Yeah.
But Seaman, prime David Seaman.
Yeah, before he got lobbed by Ronaldinho.
Yeah, that was the magic of a wizard. That was.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you who I like now in this modern age. That Nick Pope.
Yeah, Nick Pope, very good.
Nick Pope's a good, decent keeper.
I like Nick Pope. He's quite old-fashioned, isn't he, as well? Like, he reminds you of a proper shot stopper. I do like Pope.
I'd definitely go John Terry at the back.
Yeah.
Here comes Dan's Chelsea five-a-side team.
Frank Lampard.
Obviously. Tammy Abraham up front.
No, I'd go Jamie Vardy.
Jamie Vardy.
Yeah.
He's a proper 9, isn't he?
I could see him a proper good five-a-side player.
I just don't see why he ain't seen that much action for a long time.
Yeah.
He should have been playing up front for a long time. A lot more.
Well, great story though. He's got the journey he's been on.
Yeah, he has, mate. But you know what?
Fleetwood Town, wasn't it?
Yeah. But you know what they were saying the other day? Like, everyone talks about the Vardy story, but Ian Wright done exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Ian Wright was playing semi-pro football at 24 or something like that, and then went from there He was playing semi-pro, and then he got scouted by Palace. Palace got him. I think he was there a couple of seasons, and he went to Arsenal.
And he brought all his kids in as well.
Yeah, then he brought all his kids, and now you see his boys at Stoke. His grandson
now, isn't it?
Yeah. Sean Wright Phillips' son. Ooh.
Oh, is it? Is that?
Yeah. DiMaggio Wright Phillips, his name is.
Wait.
For Stoke.
Sean Wright Phillips is related to him, right?
Yeah, bro.
Hence the right.
We're just gonna skate over that one, guys. We just skate over that one, and
we'll just be quiet. Dino looked at him serious and went, "Yeah, bruv."
let's just end that right there real quick, and we'll move on.
Can we pass this on to the editing team real quick before we download this? Mitchell, if you're watching, watch the time, mate, and maybe take that out. Or if we're gonna clip this, we need to clip that. Wait a minute. What? Sean Wright Phillips is related to Ian Wright. Yeah, it's only his son, Cor.
I didn't know that.
Oh my goodness.
Obviously, I know who Sean Wright Phillips is. I know he's a footballer. I just didn't know he was actually Ian Wright's son.
Cord, can I ask you a question? You know Gary Neville and Phil Neville?
That's his mum.
Yeah, I know.
Even Sarah with COVID over there is saying they're brothers.
Yeah, no, I knew that.
What? Ian Sean Wright Phillips and Ian Wright were related. I had to stop for us. I couldn't even. I started to get a COVID cough coming on.
Oh,
I should have doubled up. I was thinking that vaccine's got me feeling all types of ways because I think I'm hearing things now.
That question kind of got everybody all kinds of effed up, mate. I was just, whoa.
What's it doing? Sean Wright Phillips. Oh, God. Dino did not look impressed. Dino looked like he was on the defence. He looked like you were trying to mug him off or something. He was figuring it out. He went, "Yeah, bruv."
No, I wanted to end that one real quick. That is the thing. Let's just end that one real quick. We'll edit
put
it
out of his misery. Put that one out of his misery really quick.
Mike was like, wow. "Oh no, motherfucker, we're gonna challenge this."
I was blown. That was mind blowing. All right,
we're gonna talk about this, Bob. We're gonna have this out right now.
Back. Every guest we have every week, we're gonna ask them if they knew that and that Corey didn't. Every single week, every single watch along, we're gonna bring this up. I'm getting Mitchell to clip that. Mitchell, it was about 54 minutes in, I reckon. Get around there. We're horrible. It's about 54. 54 minutes in. He's
is it too late? Is it too late to say I was joking?
No. Yeah, it's way too late for all that, mate. Yeah. It's way too late. You were far too serious. We were even waited for a second for you to say, "Only joking," but you didn't. You just kept it up.
Personally, I thought my screen had froze.
Yeah, that's because it was shock, mate. That was the shock. Even my computer couldn't believe it.
Was you trying to leave?
Dino said, "Yeah, bruv." I was about to go like that. Hello.
Even my internet, my Wi-Fi was shutting off. It was just like, "No, I'm not doing this. I'm not supporting this."
Oh, mate.
That was absolutely
not
brilliant.
Today.
No, not today.
Yeah,
never this one.
Dan, there was me earlier with the Teddy Sheringham saying I didn't want to sound like a twat.
Hello.
54 minutes, Mitchell, if you're watching. 54 minutes. Clip that up. Corey saying he didn't know that Sean Wright Phillips was related to Ian Wright. All right, so...
well, you know, what I will give Corey is, sometimes it can be a little bit confusing because Sean is the adopted son,
Yeah,
and Bradley is the biological son.
yeah. But he didn't
So
know
there is
what.
that.
No, he didn't know that either. He didn't even know Bradley Wright Phillips was related to Sean Wright Phillips. So
I
how's
don't
that
even
going
know
to
who
help?
Bradley Wright Phillips is.
Welcome to
Down in
the
the
1-2
corner.
show. Welcome to the 1-2 show, where we will talk
Someone
about
educate
football.
me.
Dino's
Cool,
trying to back
what
him
are
up.
you doing to me?
I was trying to help Core out there. Man. Like, sometimes you don't know which one's which.
You put your hand in over the cliff. You put your hand over the cliff to drag him back up, and he got halfway up
Right
and
then,
jumped
Dan.
back off.
Yeah.
Mitchell Webb, what do you mean you didn't know either? Sean Wright Phillips Webb. You lying, bruv.
Thank you, Mitch. Thank you.
Don't back him up,
My
like
brother.
that. Don't back him up like that, bruv.
Oh my god. Right, can we do a poll? Can we actually do this as a poll now to everybody in the chat? How many people knew Sean Wright Phillips was the son of Ian Wright? How many people knew that?
And who also knew
How many people
that
didn't
there
know? If
was
you
a
knew,
Bradley Wright,
say yeah.
a
didn't
Bradley
know.
Wright Phillips, and that he also was related to both. Who knew these things?
Yeah, but don't lie about it. Be honest.
Yeah,
Don't
be
just say
honest.
you knew
Mitchell's
just
been
to be-
honest.
Be honest
Right,
about it.
Did,
This is
did you
interesting.
finish your
You
five
can
aside
save
team, Dan?
my bacon right now.
What's
Just
that?
got Dad to, my brother Mitchell said, just got Dad to Google it.
Oh, I love you, Mitch. Just save my
Goodness sake.
bacon.
No, don't, man. It just means there's two dumbers in my family. It didn't save no bacon. That's added to the pan. Just two bits of bacon in the frying pan, mate. That's all he did.
Sizzling away.
Dan, did you finish your five-a-side team?
No, I've got one more player. I'll
Striker?
probably go for.
No, you got striker, haven't you?
I'll probably go for another striker.
Two strikers. What? So you're going for a 1-1-2?
Because Lampard and Terry be quite solid, defending and all that.
Dan,
Yo.
can you just tell me who your five-a-side again was, please? Because the last I remember, you said Razor Ruddock was in goal.
No. It's Paul Hart.
Paul Hart.
Yeah, Paul Hart. I remember that bit now.
Paul Hart in goal.
I don't need a goalkeeper.
You actually don't.
Russ Goalie.
Got John Terry there. He's been in goal.
You don't need a keeper, really.
No, I'm
Right,
going to
so
go for.
Second striker.
Ooh. Do I say that?
Yeah.
Michael Owen.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh, so Jamie Vardy and Michael Owen.
Yeah.
Prime Owen, Argentina. 97.
Germany.
96, 97.
West Germany.
Yeah. That was a great Michael Owen.
Even when he played for Liverpool, he's phenomenal, wasn't he?
Well, that was when he was at his best. When he went to Real Madrid, he just went downhill. It was only because I think it was Roy. Who was their manager when he came? When Owen broke through? No, it was another Roy, and I think he just overplayed him. I think he played every minute of every game for about 2-3 years, and he was like 17, 18 years old or something. It just mullered his legs.
Who? What? Michael Owen?
Yeah, do you remember?
Yeah. So when he.
Who's his manager? Under? Is it Roy? Roy, what's his name? Do you know?
Was it Roy Evans?
Roy Evans. I think that was him. I think so. I think he came in under Roy Evans, and I think he just overplayed him. I think he played him every single game for like a couple of years, and then it just ruined his knees and his ankles, and then they sold him to Real Madrid.
He briefly played well under Gerard Houllier, wasn't it?
I think you're wrong.
Maybe Gerard Houllier.
I've just had a little Google. And it says Michael Owen has accused former England manager Fabio Capello as ruining his international career.
He was too old.
What a load of rubbish.
Nah.
Yeah, but what a load of rubbish, Fabio Capello. He couldn't play him 40 games a season.
No, what are you going to choose, Wayne Rooney or Michael Owen at that age?
Yeah, oh, Wayne Rooney for me.
Yeah,
I
Wayne
just
Rooney
like the
for me,
work
no.
rate. I just
Hang
like
on.
the work rate.
We've got a corner here from Tottenham.
Peter Crouch,
Peter Crouch.
Jermaine Defoe.
Mate, I love Crouch. Yeah. I love Jermaine Defoe. Do you know
Yeah.
what? Ian Wright for me is one of my favourite all-time strikers, just
Yeah.
because he was so natural.
Alan Shearer.
Shearer was good, although I don't rate him as highly as everyone else rates him. I find.
He's a good scorer, but
Yeah, I find
Who's
he's like,
Shearer?
just a good finisher,
Yeah.
though. Isn't he? I think
Yeah.
striker
He scored
wise,
a
he
lot
wasn't
of goals.
pacey, he wasn't skillful. He was just in the right place, wasn't
Yeah, he could just strike a ball. He was
Yeah.
a great number 9, like one of the best number 9s ever.
he? Laces through the ball every time, wasn't
Yeah, he was known for. Do you remember Les Ferdinand?
it? Yeah.
And Corey, did you
Yeah.
know Les Ferdinand?
Yes, I
was
knew they were
Rio
brothers.
Ferdinand. No,
Anton Ferdinand.
no, Les Ferdinand was Rio Ferdinand's cousin,
What about
Oh, was it?
Franz Ferdinand?
Franz Ferdinand. Don't tell Corey that because he'll be.
That's a singer, isn't it?
I learned that Franz Ferdinand was Rio Ferdinand's cousin. But no, I think I will go for then Seaman in goal.
Seaman in goal.
I'm going to go
Seaman
for
in
Seaman in net. Seaman on the line. I'm going to go for. I'm going to go
Seaman
for.
between the posts.
I'm going to go for Seaman between the posts. I'm going to go for Tony Adams, centre back.
Nice.
Just because everyone else it's always Adams was the Terry of his era. Like
Yeah.
Terry and Adams were exactly the same player, just
Yeah.
in different eras. Terry, I think, scored more goals, but they were exactly the same player, you know. But just because everyone goes for Terry, I'm going to go for.
He won't
I'm
be
gonna go
scoring
for-
private side goals, though, will he, Terry? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to get up for much headers.
Are we talking overhead height or?
Do you know who I'm going to go for? Do you know who I'm going to go for centre back actually? So I'll go for Seaman in goal, but for my one defender, I'm going to go for Ashley Cole, just because he's little and he's 5-a-side. Like I'm going to go for little. I'm going to go for a team of little players, little, quick, and good on the ball players, and I think some big,
Yeah,
Yeah, nimble.
like. And so with that, I'm going to go for Ashley Cole at the back, Seaman between the posts. I'm going to go for in my centre mid. I'm going to have the one and only Gaza, and I'm going to have him sitting there with little Paul Scholes.
Yeah, you got to go for Skulls in there.
And for an absolute beast up front, I'm going to go for Wazza. Wazza's got to be. He's an absolute beast, isn't he? In his prime. I'm talking 18 to sort of 25-year-old Wazza. When he was at his absolute prime.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
The only problem with Ashley Cole is defensively he was amazing, but shooting-wise, it went that way, not that way.
Yeah, I don't need him to shoot. He's my one defender. I got Paul
He's got
Gascoigne, I got Scholes, and I got Wayne Rooney up front. I don't really care for Ashley Cole, but he's little. That's what I like. Gathering, all right. Mitchell's putting his 5-a-side. Come on, Mitch, give us your 5-a-side, mate.
Got him, Mitchell.
England 5-a-side of all time. He's got Gazza in centre mid. Gazza goes in every team, doesn't he?
Interesting.
Any team involving England or Tottenham surely goes in.
He didn't go in mine.
Yeah, I noticed. My team would easily beat yours.
That's because I didn't know he was English.
Gazza!
I'm joking.
That's it, I'm done. Where's that off button? It's right there somewhere.
I'm only joking. I know
Cut
he's
live stream.
It's not going to be easy, you know, if you call.
All right, so Dino, you're a Liverpool fan. My cousin Dan is Chelsea. Me and Corey United. Dino, who's if you had to choose one favourite player ever from Liverpool, one player, done. One
One player.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be the main man, Gerrard.
Yeah, that is. And I knew you were going to say that. Yeah, he just did everything. Best player I've best.
He is
most
Mr.
all-round.
He is Mr. Liverpool.
Yeah, and do you know what he said that? I listened to that interview of him last week with Carragher on Carragher's podcast, and he even said like when Chelsea tried to court him, when Mourinho tried to get him over, he could have locked off the rumours quicker, but he didn't because they were still stumbling over his contract, so he wanted to keep his options open. He went, but he ultimately regretted it because he felt like the fans started to doubt how much he loved Liverpool. But he said the contract they were offering him was almost taking advantage of how much he loved Liverpool. He thought he was almost going to stay for nothing. So then he stayed, didn't he, in the end, and didn't never win nothing. But
is that why he slipped?
Yeah, that's why he slipped. He didn't want to win the Premiership.
This doesn't slip.
See, it's
what speed?
I think a lot of Liverpool fans, real Liverpool fans, would have forgiven him if he'd have gone.
Yeah, because they wanted more for him, innit?
Like, and the thing is, it's sad. It's sad when your fans know that you deserve more.
Yeah. It is sad. It's like Ronaldo with us. Ronaldo with us when he played his last Champions League final for us, and it was us versus Barcelona, and they I think they beat us 2-1, 3-1. I think they beat us. He scored and Messi scored, but you almost tell that what he's done for us, that was it. Then like he's done, like he's done all he can, sort of thing. And you almost, didn't mind it moving on. Because you just thought, that's it. That's it for him. A bit like Hazard, didn't it, Dan?
Yeah.
Losing Hazard, you just sort of accepted it and said thank you, didn't you?
Yeah, to be fair, like I think we needed to move on because we've never been a one-person team,
Nah.
We've never been about it. We've always tried to build that spine and go from there, do you know what I mean? But I think it's the right decision, because we brought in all these players we got now to try and build that spine back up again,
What would be who would be your number one player of all time, Dan?
Wow.
Chelsea.
That's a good one for a Chelsea
fan
fan because they've had a lot of
Paul Hart.
Yeah. Razor Rudder. Seaman between the sticks. You're going to go Terry.
It's got to be Terry or Lampard,
Yeah, I think them two were just icons, weren't they? You've had a good few icons though, like you've got like Drogba, Terry, Zola.
Ooh, was it a bit of a hybrid?
Ooh. Oh, he put his foot up.
No,
there.
he didn't touch him. He didn't touch him.
He put his foot up and then down quick, didn't he?
He pulled out.
Yeah, he
pulled out.
Touched him.
He definitely pulled out.
Yeah, mate. He's got
pull out game.
He's got good pull out game.
Pull out game.
I'll probably go for Lampard, to be fair.
Lampard, yeah. What about you, Cor?
For me, this has been racking my brain for the last 5 minutes because naturally, I would say Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Because if someone says who's your favourite player at United, naturally I go back to Ronaldo. But when I look a bit further into it, I'm torn between Ronaldo and Scholes.
Icons.
Yeah.
Icons.
Yeah, so
for me, I'd probably say Scholes. The reason being is because
United running through his blood.
He was born and bred United. Ryan Giggs. Ryan Giggs born and bred United.
Yeah.
I think more so Scholes, if anything, more so Scholes. And although Ronaldo came and done some great things at United,
but he conquered and left.
Yeah, and then left. Yeah. Whereas Scholes came, conquered again, conquered for a decade.
Yeah. and retired.
Conquered into his retirement.
Yeah, he conquered until he retired. He did. I think Scholesy.
Yeah, conquered until he retired, man. And then got called out of retirement, didn't he?
Yeah, and do you see the story of so basically he was doing some training just to keep fit at United at the time. He had just retired, and he had been off obviously for the whole season before, and he had just so he was doing a bit of training at United on the 7-a-side, just doing like some shuttles and that. And then one day, one of the coaches said to him, I think there was a couple of injuries, and one of the coaches said to him, like Scholesy, can we see you up in the office? So he went up to Sir Alex, and Alex said to him, look, I think it was a couple of injuries at the time. I think it was Darren Fletcher or some couple of injuries, and he said, look, can you come back? We'll put you on a pay-as-you-play contract, and can you come back to the end of the season? And he said, all right, like, he said, if you need me, I'm there. He said, I'm not fit or anything, but I'm, and I'll come. And then I think, so obviously they didn't want to tell anyone. They didn't want the press to get hold of it, or he didn't want a big thing to be made of it. So he didn't want to speak to anyone he didn't have no football boots. So he went to Sports Direct, bought a pair of £60 total 90 lasers. The £60 ones, the cheap ones. And the thing is, he thought, 60 quid, these ain't bad. Here they go. Werner, man. That was very good.
Mate, I'm telling you, Werner, he hasn't scored a Premier League goal, has he?
No.
I think he has, just not in a while.
It's been a while.
He should be putting those away.
But yeah,
he should be putting those away.
Scholesy went and bought a pair of £60 boots.
He scored 24 matches.
Oh. How many he scored, Dino?
He scored 4 goals in 21 matches.
That's not bad.
Lingard scored 2 in one match. What? Jesse Lingard.
So there you go, mate. Jesse Lingard.
Jay Lingard.
Mourinho.
Hey?
What do you reckon about Mourinho? Do you reckon his days are numbered at Spurs now? Or?
I think Mourinho needs to retire for about 2 seasons and then do international football. I think he should.
That's a good shout.
I think he should go on to be Portugal's manager until eventually Ronaldo takes over from him.
Ooh.
Do you think Ronaldo's going to go into managing?
Yeah, 100%. Did you see the European Cup final?
Yeah.
He was standing in front of the manager managing the team.
He was on it, wasn't
he? Yeah. He was. He was in front of the manager managing the team. Manager was just standing there quiet. Ronaldo was giving instructions.
With his leg, wasn't he?
But Ronaldo want to be the best manager ever.
He'll still go on and break records, won't he?
Yeah.
As a manager.
The thing is, I think if Ronaldo went into management, I think he would be an absolute monster, because if you look at the way he trains and what he does off the pitch, if anybody's not ready to give that kind of dedication work, he's going to rip you apart.
Yeah, his standards will be unbelievable.
Patrick, Patrice Evra.
Yeah, when he went to his house
after training, Patrice Evra was like, "No, come to my house. Let's have dinner." And then he made him do another training session. Like, what we just finished training.
And then they ate chicken and lettuce for dinner, innit? And he was like, "Where's the food?" And Patrice was like, "Where's the food?"
Wow.
But he, I was saying earlier, Scholesy bought a pair of £60 total 90 lasers from Sports Direct. Then they announced in the team that he was going to play, and all the team cheered. He come on the last 30 minutes of his debut game. Like, obviously, after the announcer said that he was in the side, and like everyone, the whole media went mad, because obviously he didn't want to talk to Nike because he didn't have a deal anymore. So he went and bought £60 total 90s, and he thought they were the good ones. When they weren't, they were the fake ones, like the cheap ones. But he just thought, well, these are all right.
Yeah.
They're still showing that penalty. And then he came on, and I think it was 1-0. I think it was 1-0 with City, and City went on to win the game 3-1. And one of the goals, the first goal, was Scholes' fault. and he said at that point, I just thought, oh, here we go. Like, what have I done? I wish I'd just not bothered. But actually, they ended up winning that season. Remember with Robin Van Persie? That was Fergie's last season.
Oh yeah, he won. Yeah, the last season he won the Premiership with like probably the oldest team in the Premier League.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah,
Robin Van Persie carried us.
He won the Premier League with old men. Handed it over to David Moyes.
David Moyes. That guy.
He ruined United.
And then David Moyes, man.
Well, the thing is, I think to manage a big club, you have a bit of personality, and he just didn't.
Yeah.
I've seen Puddles on the floor with more personality than that man.
Yeah.
Although, give me his due, he's currently got a good West Ham side.
He's a good top four manager.
Yeah, he's a nice manager, but you don't want him really at your club.
Ooh.
He's not the type of manager you want at your team.
He's a manager to get you into Europe. That's about it.
Yeah. Oh.
Moyes is the manager that will keep you in the top half of the table.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. If Klopp left, Dino. If Klopp left, when Klopp leaves, who would you like to see take over? Obviously, I'm guessing you're going to go Stevie G, right?
No.
No?
I wouldn't like to see Stevie G manage the club just yet. I'd like maybe in about 10 years' time, I'd like to see Stevie G manage the club, but not right now.
When he's got some more experience.
He's still too fresh out of football himself. His memory still fresh. His legacy still fresh. I wouldn't see him doing his legacy by managing Liverpool. Inconsistency that they're showing right now.
Yeah.
They're doing there.
Yeah. And what about you, Dan, with Chelsea? Obviously, Lampard got the sack.
I would like to see.
What's that?
Go on, Dino. Who would you like to see?
No, it's going to be strange, yeah, because I think this manager's a little bit weird as well. But the German guy, is it Joachim Löw?
Oh, Joachim Löw, yeah. Yeah, he'd be good.
Yeah, him.
Yeah,
the guy that always sniffs his nuts on the sideline.
He actually does.
He's a good manager.
Wasn't he the one? He was the manager that was sitting down, putting down his trousers, scratched his nuts, smelled it, and then asked his assistant manager to smell it.
Yeah, and then shake people's hand. Yeah,
That's a little bit weird for me, mate. But...
You want him at your club?
He was brave and he was decisive there for Tottenham.
Well, his tactics are good, but his hygiene are fucking mess.
His hygiene is in bits.
Yeah, that's not good. Is he still managing Germany?
If I don't know, I think so. No, is that Hansi Flick or someone like that, or is that
Bayern manager now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's Bayern. He might do, reckon though. But do you know what I would like to see? I would like Brendan Rodgers at United.
Yeah, he's a good manager, isn't he?
I think he would suit United to the ground.
No way. No, I think he would hurt United.
I love him.
He hasn't won anything though, is he?
Not yet. Not yet.
They did just
But I
delay
think
the restart
looking what's
after
out
the
there,
race touch away
I
from
just would
Pulisic,
rather have him.
Stuart Atwell
I
can
would
take
rather
that
have
He's
him.
great with the youngsters, isn't he?
potential penalty, but the
Great,
replay
and
showed
he's
quite
learned
clearly
so
that he
much
timed it
since
really well,
Liverpool.
the Tottenham
You
goalkeeper.
think what he's learned? Like he's been. Where was he?
He was Chelsea's.
He was Celtic, didn't he?
Yeah, he's learned so much, and you know that if he'd done well, he was the type of manager to be there for like 10 years or whatever.
Why?
He was Chelsea's academy under Mourinho, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. What did he do with Liverpool? He took you to Champions League. Did he go Champions League final with Liverpool?
He was second in the Premier League, wasn't he?
Second, yeah.
Go on. Ah,
Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah. Who's the manager when you won the Champions League?
He's not.
that's poor.
Benitez.
Was it Benitez? It was Rafa in 2005, was it?
Kovacic. Well, he decided
Yeah.
to go himself, and he doesn't score many
Yeah,
goals. and he
Benitez.
couldn't find the target with
Kovacic needs to get off the pitch, man.
I don't
It's
like
not-
him.
This
That's
is
why
why
Frank didn't like him.
This is why Chelsea needs to be more clinical, because this could cost us things like that.
Yeah.
It's because he's second rate. He's a second rate midfielder, that Kovacic. Look, he don't even make his mind up. Look how much space he's got.
Yeah, but I don't
That's
know why he didn't
poor.
just whack it with his left foot.
That's poor. Look, that's poor.
He could have whacked that with his left foot. Instead, he decided to try and hit it with the inside of his right foot.
You've got
That's why
to
he
hit
likes
the
to make
target, isn't
left.
it?
He had a slot to his right as well. If you look, he had a little slot to his right. He could have pulled that last second. That was a tap in.
He dragged his right foot from behind him as well.
Yeah.
He's got that shows that he's got no left foot.
Real
No,
Madrid,
that was
Lucas
really
Moura,
poor.
I do like Lucas Moura, you know.
Real Madrid reject.
Yeah, he is Kovacic. He is. That's like that Jovic, isn't it? Like that big guy.
Oh yeah,
Is
He's
it
a decent
Luka
player.
Jovic?
Frankfurt.
Is that where he's gone now?
That's where he's got back to. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where he's scored all the goals, isn't he?
I think sometimes they can do that. They can make the jump and not really. Because you know what? Some players can be good at places, but not
Yeah.
because of the players around them or how good the team is, but because they get on with people better, or the players who are playing there have already got like a style that suits their style. They
I'm
don't-
not being
don't
funny.
necessarily-
It's a German league, isn't it?
Yeah, German league. I mean, Spanish league really is a free league team, isn't it? Free team league.
Yeah.
Atletico, Real, and Barca.
Mm. Like obviously with
It's not going to be like that much longer. Next season. Oh,
who Dino? Who do you reckon, Dino?
next season, the Spanish league's going to open right up. It's not. There's not going to be a Barcelona next season in the Spanish leagues.
Yeah, I reckon they won't. It's going to be mad for them. Ain't they in mad debt?
Messi though.
They're going to be in mad debt, but Messi's old and he's going to be gone.
Go on.
They're going to have to
They
sell off
haven't
some
got anywhere
assets
near
as well.
replacement for him.
They're going to have to sell off some assets like
Yep.
Ansu Fati. They're going to have to sell him. He's going to leave. He'll end up at like
If they got rid of
Juventus.
Dembele.
Who?
Dembele.
They've still got him, haven't they?
They still got him. But he nearly come to United, didn't he?
He wanted the free kick.
Barcelona.
I think
Yeah.
he's going to go to Liverpool as well.
Who?
Wasn't he going to go to Liverpool?
Oh,
Who?
Dombele.
Dembele.
Dembele, Dembele from Barca.
Could do.
Usman.
Could
No,
do.
I thought he was going to go to Liverpool. He'd been Man United, but
No,
I think Dembele refused to leave.
Yeah, no,
He
I think
did.
the deal was done with United, but then he refused to leave and said he'd rather go to Liverpool.
And he would be a good replacement for Salah when he leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, Barcelona was so mad with him for that. They made him train with the kids.
He was so angry. Dino, what do you reckon's happening at Liverpool though? What I mean,
Injuries.
it is crazy.
I don't know. there was some. I don't understand. I'm not too sure why so many changes were made. I don't understand the two signings that we've just made.
Yeah.
And I think that has a lot to do with it. I think Klopp is trying to play what is it? Thiago.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's forcing that play. And I told you last week when Liverpool were playing Tottenham, that guy thinks in slow motion.
He does, mate. He actually does. He does actually, and his
so,
style just don't suit Liverpool at
Oh
all.
my God.
He's not quick enough.
This Kovacic spends more time on the floor than standing up.
But as we've seen again tonight,
So
boys, this is the second week we've watched Tottenham, and for the second week they're just non-existent, really.
They folded, didn't they?
It's like not watching Tottenham, isn't it? It's just like watching Chelsea.
It's
and
not.
last week
It's
it was
not.
just like watching Liverpool.
Yeah, it's not the same Tottenham that we saw at the beginning of the season. Definitely, the Tottenham we saw at the beginning of the season were like proper, super attacking and scoring goal after goal, just like Liverpool. And now they're just like not there.
They're fading out.
Yeah. I just don't think they've got enough. And they're trying to reach back for Christian Eriksen. I don't think he's going to solve their problems.
Tottenham are just not consistent enough.
I think to have a really good team, it is about having depth. When your big players are injured, you need people to come in and cover. Like for Liverpool, Van Dijk goes, you ain't got no one to cover him. Like not one.
Was it somebody called Davis?
Who?
Well, didn't they just bring in a player from Preston or something like that? Somebody called Davis or something like that?
I don't even know.
I'm not sure.
They just ain't got no depth.
They just signed. I think they just signed some a player called Ozenbach. I think that's his name. On loan. Then they signed a player from the bargain basement.
Oh, I tell you what, they're throwing their lives at these Tottenham defenders.
Yeah, it's offside.
It's not taking chances.
Pinball inside that 18-yard box.
It's not taking chances, you know what I mean?
Dino, my brother put on the comments. Watch. He said, Dad said, tell Dino to go into his backpack and get some tools out to sort his internet out.
You're never ever going to escape that backpack, Dino.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
The backpack and the
basketball shorts.
The two players that we've signed is Ozan. Is it Ozan Kabak?
I've never heard that name in my life.
Mate, we've just signed him.
Yeah.
And then we signed. Who was this? Who was the new centre back that we signed as well?
I've never heard of that name in my life. Oh, that was a great save by Lloris. That was a great save. I just don't. I'm not convinced by Tottenham at all. Watching them for 2 games in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but this is the same. They're always like this in January onwards to the end of the season. They bottle it.
They're like
up until December. We're title challengers. We're going to win the league, and then Kane gets injured, and they just bottle it.
Do you know what it's like? It's like playing FIFA on your own against the computer. You know when you play FIFA on your own against the computer, and Tottenham are just like that computer team that you know you're gonna beat up, you're gonna pass the ball around, you're gonna beat them eventually. Yeah, they're not really. They've just been non-existent for 2 games.
They get to 1-on-1 when they pass the ball.
Yeah.
Right,
Come on, what's you got?
What's on your screen?
Yeah,
Catching up.
no.
See how poor that is defending.
That is. What about Dele Alli? Where's he?
Well, I said
we were talking about Dele Alli earlier.
Yeah, he has a good game against Chelsea when he plays.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not in the side. Mourinho just don't fancy him, does he at all?
I think he fell out with Mourinho.
He's got an attitude problem though, isn't he?
But do you know what? It's very easy to fall out of Mourinho. Like
Oh, yeah.
United players, because you know what? He rules with emotions. He's very emotional, Mourinho. And he always falls out with players. He always gets personal with them.
Yeah. I said it's the same as like when he came to United and fell out with Pogba, and Pogba hardly got to play at all.
Yeah, and do you know what? I've not really rated Pogba, but he's putting in a little shift now. But all this like 9-0 business the other day, that didn't. I weren't excited about that at all. That's ridiculous.
Oh,
I'm still upset about. Yeah, but I'm still hurt over the Sheffield United game. I'm still hurt,
it don't make sense really that we can go and beat Southampton 9-0 but lose to Sheffield United.
So, yeah, it just shows that's lack of effort, mate. That is a lack of effort. That's
that inconsistency that loses the
Piss
title
me off,
rather than
man.
wins the title.
You can score 9 goals against another Premiership team, but you can't beat the bottom of the league 1-0. I think it's an insult.
Look at when Leicester won the Premier League. How many games did they win 1-0 by 1 goal?
Do you know what that says to me, though? The fact that they won 9-0, that says to me, we can do it, but we can't be bothered sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what that says to me.
I think it goes back to what we talked about before, Mark, where it's a mentality thing. Like they go into the game thinking they've already got the 3 points.
Yeah.
And then they get hit and they don't expect it and it just breaks their heart.
Yeah, it doesn't. It really gets on my nerves. Like I would rather have beat Sheffield United 1-0 and drew with Southampton. And I know that's obvious because it's 1 more point, but the point I'm trying to make is consistency.
Yeah, exactly.
That was close. Was that Lamella?
It's a great save. Yeah, it was a great save.
Lamella's dangerous, you know.
They've carried it away nicely. Oh,
Lamella's dangerous. But again, not consistent.
Yeah, he's one of those players, isn't he? Every now and again, he'll have a blinding game. But 9 times out of 10, he's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, and Lucas Moura. Moura's exactly the same. And Ndombele, like they're saying how class he is. He has 1 class game and 6 games where he goes missing, and they say he's class. Can't do that.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. Like, I think that's what wins Premiership. That's what wins leagues, isn't it? Consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what, you know, as you said, Dan, when Leicester won it, they were winning 1-0. When Liverpool won it last season.
Yeah. Well,
Liverpool won it last season, relentless.
Saying that, look at Sheffield United. They practically got the same team this year they had last year. But last year, they 1-0, went for them. This year, they're going against them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, last year I thought they'd done really well, Sheffield United, but this year they just haven't turned up yet, have they?
They're getting really unlucky, to be fair to them. It's always like last-minute goals. And
did you see Southampton are saying they don't want them certain referees, Mike Dean and that, to referee them?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they've actually said to the Referees Association, like, oh, we don't want them to referee us anymore. I think it's because they've lost.
But can you do that, though?
Nah, don't think so. Don't think you can. They lost 9-0 last season, though, didn't they?
To Leicester.
Leicester, yeah.
Was that who it was? Leicester?
Yeah. Thing is, though, it's mad how there was, like, 2 red cards in the Arsenal game, 2 red cards in the United game.
And none of it was overturned. And none of it was overturned by VAR, was it?
No, and it was very little things. Like if the VAR, like back when the VAR didn't exist, the referee wouldn't have looked twice at it.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? He would have went, "Get up, woman."
Yeah, he would have.
You know what I mean?
Went, Get up. Get up.
Did you see the Arsenal goalkeeper Leno punch the ball out?
Yeah. Oh my God. I think Arsenal, another one though. And funniest thing is, with their supporters, they win 1 game and they think that's it. They're back in like the Invincibles era or something.
We're back at it.
Arsenal TV is the best.
Yeah, they do. They get so happy about like winning a couple of games, and then they think they're back, and then suddenly they'll have an awful result.
Yeah.
and they'll be questioning Arteta again. They're so fickle. It's like Ollie wasn't the ideal candidate, but when he came, I thought, all right, let's at least stick with him. And now what you're seeing is at least some consistency and performances in certain players. As I say, we know we lost. I think we lost against Sheffield United because it was a case of too little, too late. And I think that's Ollie's problem. Sometimes he's not hard enough on them. He's not. He's one thing Fergie used to do is motivate them from the start. Like they used to go out wanting to kill teams, and then you know when we used to start slow, Fergie used to go mad. But Ollie's a very good man manager, but I think that works against him sometimes because you just don't pep him up.
Yeah, and I don't think he's got that balance. I don't think Ollie's got that balance of when to put an arm around a player and when to tear a strip off of them.
Yeah, I think
he hasn't got that balance.
I think he's getting as much as he can out of them with the arm, but you need to know when to tear the strip because at half time against Sheffield United, that's when you need to go absolute mental, didn't you? Booting, slinging, mashing up the room and that.
Have you seen that team talk on YouTube with the manager that tells his team if you're going to play like that, we can meet up after the game, and you're going to need it. And he's offering out the players. Yeah. I'm like, that's the type of manager that you need.
That's who.
Because listen, I'm going to score a goal because I'm not trying to get beat up by my manager.
It is, but I can imagine that's what the hairdryer was, though, weren't it? The hairdryer was at half time. If you didn't do well enough, he knew how to motivate you for the second half. But with United, you knew that if they had a bad first half, they were going to have at least a fight back in the second half.
Yeah.
But with Ollie, I do feel like he struggles to tear the strip. I don't think he's got that in him.
Yeah, I was going to say, for me, Ollie seems like the type of manager that's more of a friend than
one
the
of
manager.
The lads. And I think it will get him so far. It'll get him so far, but I just think long term you do need that bit of fear, and that's why I think you do need someone who's a bit more ruthless.
Yeah, Warner.
Who can be working. Get working in there, mate.
Listen,
how funny.
I think.
How funny is working in Micah Richards?
Oh, brilliant!
Listen, I don't think the footballing world is ready for Roy Keane right now.
Roy Keane at United, they'll have 22 dead players.
Need a safe space, and Roy Keane is not going to give you that safe space.
No,
Roy Keane will tell you about your game. He's going to tell you about your mum, and then he's going to ask what you're going to do about it.
It was so fun. Him and Micah Richards are just brilliant.
I love
Michael Richards went to him.
Man.
He went to Michael Richards. Michael Richards went to him, because I burst on the scene.
Yeah.
And Joaquin was like, "Did you really burst onto the
scene?" Michael Richards' laugh cracks me up every time.
Oh, he's brilliant. He's really good though. He's quite real, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's real.
Seriously, does he?
Nah, he's very good. Michael Richards, I like him. He's a good addition, but him and Keane, that's what they said, didn't it? Michael Richards and Roy Keane are the relationship we never knew we needed.
That's it.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm looking at Tottenham play right now, and like their play is amounting. It's not amounting to anything, and the result is like 20, 25 yards out. Like what you're doing is not amounting to anything, and then you're just left with, all right, well, I've got to shoot from like almost 30 yards out. Like,
well, you might just say that they are a one-man team. When Kane's firing, they're rubbish.
But
when he's not there or not firing.
When they get the ball out to the corners, when they get the ball out into the wings and they're running down the wings, there's not enough players in the box. Tottenham, what are you doing? Where is Gareth Bale as well?
But he's still on.
Oh, what a waste, man.
He's gone from sitting in the sun on the bench to sitting in rainy Tottenham on the bench. Fuming.
Mate, listen,
Yeah.
Gareth, go back to Madrid, get your €500,000 a week, sit in
Yeah,
the sun, play golf, mate.
he will.
And
He
run
will as well. You watch.
Yeah, but they got some decent golf pitches over here, don't they?
Yeah, yeah. But it's just raining. It just
Ooh.
look. Why wasn't that crossed? Look,
Oh.
whip it in. It don't want to.
Put the ball in the box, man. What's in the crap, mate?
Got to hit the target there, isn't you?
Definitely. Who is that?
Free header as well, I think.
That was the guy.
Yeah,
That the player that
free header.
won that almighty against when he scored against some no-named team.
Free
Yeah.
header.
They could have whipped that in 2 or 3 times then. Hesitant, didn't they?
Hmm.
Very hesitant. Tottenham.
Yeah, they don't. Oh.
They're so hesitant, but I think they really rely on Kane too much. When Kane
Yeah, I
is,
think you're right.
if Kane is there and on form, then they'll do well. But as we seen against Liverpool, Kane weren't on form, and look what happened to him. It was rubbish. He just disappeared.
Hmm.
Dan, do you think Azpilicueta will go down as a Chelsea great?
Yeah. He's
I
been
do.
with since quite young, you know. And he's
He's a stalwart, isn't he?
right back to left back to centre back. You know, he's got some good goals.
He's Spanish, isn't he?
It's just been solid. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's solid.
Azpilicueta, mate. Dave.
Dave. Oh, Dave.
No,
Yeah,
call him
he's just a
Dave, Dino.
Solid defender, isn't he?
His name's
See,
Caesar.
even I knew
Caesar
that they called him
Azpilicueta.
Dave.
They call him Dave.
Yeah, because Azpilicueta was too long.
Yeah. I heard people call him Azpi.
That's such an English thing. That is something. Aspilla, what? I'm going to call you Dave.
Dave.
That is such an English thing, mate.
Always wide.
Aspilla, what?
Never really
Nah.
making a trouble, Mendy.
That is pants.
That is too far out to have a shot from there. That is far out, man. And if he's going for that, that needs to go high.
Mm.
That wants to dip. That needs to go up and down.
Yeah.
You'd think there'd be better free kick takers than Dyer out there on the Tottenham squad, wouldn't you?
It's bad, isn't it? It's bad when you've got to have Eric Dyer.
Eric Dyer.
Kieran Dyer.
I'd rather have Kieran Dyer back to take free kicks than Eric Dyer.
Is that Eric Dyer's player?
I would rather have Kieran Dyer back. Even at his age now.
Yeah.
But imagine that him, like not even Lamella or someone with a little culture, just straight Eric Dyer. He's long foot.
No, Lucas.
Go on.
Oh.
Oh, what turn?
Go on, Kante. Oh, Kovacic. No, it was Werner, wasn't it?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Talking
Werner.
about Kieran Dyer,
No, what?
do you remember when him and Lee Bowyer had a fight for Newcastle on the pitch?
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Here, Martin. Oh, that was amazing.
It was amazing.
That was
Oh,
that was the good. And get a punch in the face, give a punch back.
I love
free
that
kick.
so much. I remember seeing that on Match of the Day. It was because you actually see him kick off before the camera picks it up. If you watch it on YouTube,
Mm.
they kick off before the game is pulled or anything. They're fighting in play. They're fighting. Their own team members. You remember? 2 team
Yeah, I've
members
seen the
boxing
video
each other
very
in their
many times.
face. That was really fun.
Imagine being the manager of the team and just going, how am I supposed to win when you doing that?
Beating
You know?
punching each other in their face.
Yeah, that was proper as well.
Right, you boys have
Honest.
watched this all the way. Who do you reckon man of the match?
Mason
Or a
Mount.
poor match? They've pulled Mason Mount. What do you reckon, Cor?
Yeah.
It's been quite a poor game though, isn't it?
Poor.
Yeah, it's been a very, very slow game.
Yeah.
It's been very boring, but I think, yeah, I'll probably have to go with Mason Mount as well. He's probably been pulling the strings in there for Chelsea, but again, it's been quite boring. So,
I mean, you look at him, even now, he's running.
probably...
I think he's just trying to prove his point. Do you know what, though? Them saying about Tuchel being bad for the English players, it might put a rocket up Mount's arse, because Mount might have got into that thing where he knows that Lampard loves him and his performances might have dropped. Whereas now he's got to fight for his place. You know, he might be putting in, he might do, this might be what he needs, especially for England, to raise his levels. Because that's like with Dele Alli, wasn't it? He just knew he was going to play all the time. So after his first 2 seasons, he was crap. Oh my God, Son. What was that?
Thing is, Son at the beginning of the season would have put that in the bottom corner.
He booted that back to Korea.
Oh, God.
Look where it went. Watch. Look. King Jong-un, that's fell in King Jong-un's back garden. He's going to have to go and get his ball back. Knock on King Jong-un back door. Excuse me, can I have my ball back?
I'm not involved.
Mad.
Yes, no. Well, that's a good 3
Game over. Well done, Chelsea.
That's a good 3 points, boys.
Very, very good 3 points.
Well, so what do you reckon about Mourinho now?
I think Mourinho, I don't know if he'll... How many years he got on his contract?
I think all of that hype about Mourinho being the special one, and Mourinho thinks that Mourinho that Coswell, because I've said this many a time. Yeah, all of these people, all of these managers that you're saying are great. This is a great manager. That's a great manager. Yeah, can they do what they're doing if you give them a normal team? What I mean by that is you took Jose Mourinho away from Chelsea, where he had fantastic players, where he had unlimited money to build a team.
Yeah, some great players.
He didn't rock the world at United. He's gone to Tottenham. He didn't rock the world there. Look at Pep Guardiola.
Can he do it?
Say that again.
Can he do it at somewhere else? That leaves
Guardiola. Yeah. You look at Guardiola, the same thing. He's had fantastic teams everywhere he's gone. Give him a regular team. Give him Liverpool. Could he have done it with Liverpool? I don't think so. Mourinho
leaves him in 8th.
He's just a good manager, Mourinho. He's not a great manager. He's a good manager.
Do you know what though? He's on he's 8th. He's only a point in front of Villa. And Villa have got a game in hand.
Well, there you go. And if Villa win that,
Villa will go 2 points above them, and they will slot down into 9th. That's bad, and that's with Arsenal. Arsenal have actually got 2. They've actually played a game more. They played 22. Like United have played 22. Everton have got 2 games in hand over. Everton are 7th with 2 games in hand. They've got 36 points.
Yeah.
So they could be up in that top 4 if they win both of their games in hand. Everton.
There you go.
That's and Chelsea, they've played 22 and they're on 36 points.
I still think Leicester will creep and take it.
Leicester are on 42 points, sitting in 3rd. They're quite comfortable.
When you think about the Tottenham team, Mourinho hasn't got the worst team in the Premier League. He's actually got a good team with a good foundation, and he can't pull shit together. So he's not a great manager. He's a good manager.
He's a decent manager, but that's what I think he needs.
He's in the same league as David Moyes, mate.
he's a Portuguese David Moyes. But the thing is, with he just needs to retire now and do international football in a couple of years. Have a couple of years off and then just do international football. Be Portugal's manager. Yeah, then he has to worry about maybe do international for like 2 competitions or 3 competitions. You know, maybe even a couple of Euros and a couple of World Cups. You know, do like a 10-year stint doing that, and then go on to manage like Porto again, somewhere like nostalgic after you've done. If I was him, that's what I'd do, because he's not cutting it at the top European teams anymore. He's not that caliber anymore.
There you go.
He's not the guy for it now. You're getting young managers coming through now that are much better than him, and with better tactics and just better ways. It's just not if I was him, I'd probably look to have a couple of years off and then go into international management. Because let's face it, you know, Portugal are going to have him, aren't they, straight away?
Yeah.
The minute, you know, he's built for it, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
He's definitely. Well, thank you, boys. Well done.
Brilliant.
In another interesting game. Another 1-0.
Dan and Dino.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, boys. And hopefully we'll get a bit more of a better action game one Thursday. I mean, it can go back to normal 1-2s when there's no game on. We just do the normal hour. But when there's a game on, we'll always watch along and see how it goes. Dan, you're always welcome. So when you're about, just let us know, mate, especially when Chelsea's on.
Yeah, cheers, fella.
Or you want to come and laugh at Tottenham. That's the second Tottenham game I've watched, and second time in a row that I've been bored to death of watching them. Awful. We'll have to keep an eye out what's on next week, eh?
The old Classico on there or something.
Oh, mate, that's what we need, like a big game. We need like a real big game. I wouldn't even mind to watch a Wolves or someone, you know?
Yeah.
A Wolves Villa or someone like, you know, or an Aston Villa game.
I reckon the Arsenal Wolves game the other night was a good one.
That would have been good. So next Thursday, we'll just keep an eye out, and have a look. All right, then. Well done, lads.
All right.
Guys, take care.
Take care, everyone.
Take care, mate.
Bye.
See you later. Make sure you share and subscribe and etc. etc.
Yes. Stay safe. And
we're definitely going to clip up Corey's bit on 54 minutes, all right? So make sure you share that. Share.
Corey. Have it.
Yeah, I'll be feeling better.
See you later. Thanks.